4-1 yesterday across TikTok and YouTube. I know you guys are loving it. 98-33 public picks run. And if the public picks are that good, what do you think the private picks are doing? We've had only one losing day the entire month of June so far. It has been quite the ride. Today, I've got picks waiting for you. I've got them totally dialed up and ready to go. So let's get to it. No more time to waste. Let's go. Man, oh man, does it pay to be inside our Discord. I posted this last night, and we have a mini ladder in play tonight for Shane McClanahan, and we got his odds at minus 106. Look what they've moved to. They are minus 184 on FanDuel Sportsbook. They're not even available anywhere else at 6.5. We got it at minus 106. My members did with my alert. And we ran a mini ladder out, getting Shane McClanahan over 7.5 at plus 196. Crazy good odds. Shane has been over 6.5 strikeouts in 10 of the 11 games this year. He has hit 8 strikeouts in 5 of the 11 games. So not the, probability, or I guess the frequency of getting that 8+ that you totally want, but you are still getting him at plus odds. We took him at plus 196 for 0.25 units. We have a full unit over 6.5. You probably don't want this anymore. This is incredibly juiced up. But I think the plus 112, if you're catching this late, is probably still in play if you're using FanDuel Sportsbook. If you have multiple books, you can grab it at Caesars right now, plus 120, Bet Rivers. It looks like Caesars. Oh, DraftKings, plus 125 right there. So, listen, if you miss the 6.5, that's cool. That's fine. Maybe you don't go a full unit on this. You go like a half unit. That's incredible value. And Shane McClanahan's swinging strike rate right now that he's inducing is close to 17%. Golly. Someone who's pitching that well, this talented, I am always apt to take for at least, 0.4, maybe 0.5 units at plus 125. Now on PrizePicks, you're still getting some nice push factor here. Again, he's hit 7 or more in 10 out of his 11 starts this year. So I do still like the 7 strikeout prop here, as the push factor is pretty strong, and I still think he can get to 8+ today. St. Louis not striking out a ton against left-handed pitchers over the last 2 weeks of baseball. How do I know that? All right, so I went to the MLB data sheet. I went to the last 14 days tab at the bottom. There we go. You can probably see it now. Last 14 days team versus left-handed pitcher. So these are their splits. We know Tampa is facing St. Louis. We know, that's WNBA. And let's go. So I'm looking for St. Louis, and bang, there they are. Here's the strikeout category. I'm simply just going to sort it. All right, just click this little arrow, largest to smallest. And you can see St. Louis, they are the 8th best when you're talking about strikeout rate, or 23rd worst. 16.99% strikeout rate over the last 153 plate appearances against left-handed pitchers. However, whenever we've got these situations where you have a team that does not strike out a ton versus a pitcher who has just been absolutely elite in the strikeout category, I will always err on the side of rolling with the pitcher. So I'm going McClanahan over 7 strikeouts on PrizePicks. And if you're on sportsbooks, again, we were looking at our partner site, ODDSJAM. You could probably go ahead and just go with the over 7.5 for like a half a unit. Now, if you want to be able to use our data sheets and get all your research done, by all means, go to town. You guys can have some fun with it. And here it is. I brought it up on our tracker sheet, and you can see Josiah Gray at over 4.5, Josiah Gray 6+, Bassett over 5.5, 7+, Dunning over 3.5, 5+, and then we had Ian Anderson straight at over 4.5. Bang, 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 bang. It was a pretty darn good day. Very happy about what ended up happening for our bets. I think this did not go over, so that would be a plus 0.72 unit day. And let me go ahead and I'll put that in for you. So there it is. Here's my tracking sheet. Bang. Give that an L, and you can see it updates 0.72. Monthly snapshot plus 16.9 units across the month of June through 8 days of betting. And when you look at the day-by-day totals, oh my goodness. Green across the board. I had a question the other day. Well, what is plus 183 units mean? What's a unit? Well, that's basically your average bet size. So if you're doing $10 per bet, if I say I'm doing 1 unit on, Nestor Cortez or something, blah, 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 and your 1 unit is $10, well, you would do 183 times 10. That's $1,830 over the course of 2022, the year 2022. you'd have $1,830. If you do $100 per unit, well, you'd be up $18,000 on the year. Now, if you're doing it like, let's say just last night, all you did was tail me. You would have tailed me, gone 6-3. Your $10 per bet at 2.47 units profit means you would profit $24 last night. Okay, I was showing you a little glimpse of the MLB data sheet, the data model, betting model on the website. Discord picks are going out 6-7 hours ahead of time. We're crushing the CLV, closing line values, incredibly important to get solid plus EV long term on your bets and your bankroll. And with the WNBA sheet being added, we just have so much going on. It's a great time to join. There's multiple new tiers. You guys can sign up for less than $1 a day, less than 70 cents a day for certain tiers. It is wild. Give it a look down below, description section. And at the very least, hit the sub button. Turn your notifications on for this channel. You can follow me on TikTok /DFS and Donuts. And I'll see you on the inside, my friends. Let's get paid today. Let's go. 98-33 public record. I don't know who else out there is tracking like I do, but we are talking about a 131 bet tracked public record. Day in and day out. The update happens every single day. You see the picks. I'm posting them on Twitter, on TikTok and YouTube, and I'm taking the totals, I'm adding them up. It's as transparent as can be. And it's because, as you saw my pick sheet in there, we are transparent with our private stuff, and we better be with our public stuff. I don't know if there's a company out there with as much value as we have right now. There are similar price points that do not offer all of the data sheets we have. There are similar price points that we have that don't offer a betting model website, or there's similar price points that just don't offer picks. We have all three of them. Dive in, get comfortable. You're going to be here a while. I can promise you that. I'll see you on the inside.